So Gervonta Tank Davis gets the 12th round unanimous decision over Eastside Pitbull Cruz. Well, what do we have here? Let me talk my post-fight thoughts. So Eastside Cruz is the second person to go 12 full rounds with Tank Davis. I forgot who the other dude was. Initially, you know me, man. I make my predictions and I go off what I see as far as I watch both fighters. So I look at Tank. You know, Tank is a skillful dude, very skillful in my opinion. Got skills, pretty decent skills. Eastside Cruz, he's skillful in his own sense. No real defense. Head shaped like a fucking pit bull, which pretty much translate to having a pretty good solid chin. A lot of these Mexicans do have good chins, though. Lots of them do. But listen, man. I also made a video saying, is Eastside Cruz the cherry going wrong? Did Leonard Ellaby and Floyd pick the wrong cherry? Go check out that video I made. I made that like a week ago, I think, because I started watching more of Eastside Cruz, and then I'm watching Tank. So I'm like, okay, Tank might have some problems with this dude. You know, so initially I had Tank knocking him out, I think a 7th round. But most people had Tank flushing him, man. Nobody came and made any rebuttals like me. I made rebuttals, man. See, that's the thing with me. Before a fight actually happens, right when I get down before the fight, I like to go back and watch it again. And then, okay, I'll be like, damn, okay. If my prediction stands, I won't make an update video. I'll just leave it. But when I see something else, you know, I analyze it and I watch certain things, and I see subtle defensive tactics from Tank, and then I take those same things from Cruz, and then both of their offenses, and then I compare them, and I can actually see Cruz and Tank fighting in my head before the fight. That's how I get a lot of this shit right. Sometimes I get it wrong, but I had told people Cambosos, he's quiet for a reason. You don't hear him really talking. Mark my words, y'all gonna see what's gonna happen in that fight, and look what happened. But this fight here with Tank won. A lot of people had it 7-5. Even me, I had it 7-5. But you can even put it a little bit closer than that, man. Cruz did his thing. Cruz was missing a lot of shit, but he was going up in Tank body hard. He hurt Tank towards the end of that fight various times. I don't care nobody say Tank was hurt. I've never seen Eastside Cruz hurt one time in this fight. One time. And then I think the corner was telling him, look, go to the body. Because he was hitting Eastside Cruz, and Cruz was not phased. And when he did land, it was never really flush on Cruz. Some of them were, not some of them, most wasn't. And Cruz was blocking his uppercut, man. He was blocking that shit. Or he was rolling with it. He knew, he was wary of that left. He knew it was gonna come. He was wary of it. Isak pressed the action the whole fight. Tank did not look dominating at all in this fight, man. And this is supposed to be a cherry, guys. I told y'all. They thought Eastside Cruz was... They saw something in Rolly. I don't care what nobody say. I think they paid some girls to get Rolly removed from that fight because they saw Rolly wasn't playing. I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling you now, I think Rolly would have hurt Tank more than Eastside Cruz did. Just my opinion. We might get to see that fight again, Rolly and Tank. Because Tank had said hopefully he can get to fight Rolly after this. That's what he want to fight, Rolly. Nobody else, but he want to fight Rolly after this, whatever. And then after the fight, Tank says, they ask him, do you want the rematch? He says, hell no, like a bitch. You know, what's going on with these boxers, bro? Man, I tell you, man, this has been the year of the underdog, and we ain't seen nothing yet. We're going to see more of this 2022. You're going to see a lot of upsets coming next year. You're going to see. And some of your favorite fighters are going to get upset. Watch. You know what I mean? But the entire fight, Cruz pressed the action. He hurt Tank to the body. He caught Tank a few times with some good left hooks. He caught Tank with an uppercut a few times. Tank was, he decided to plant his feet a little bit. But I've never seen Tank run, move around that much in a fight, man. He moved around a lot. He felt Eastside Cruz's power. And this is why I had said the video the other day, yesterday, I made a video about Devin Haney, and I put in it, I said, I don't think Haney beats Tank now after what I saw from Haney. Haney has the ability to really outbox the shit out of Tank. The problem is, I don't think Haney has enough to keep Tank honest. And that's the problem I have with that fight. Eastside Cruz had enough to keep Tank honest. Tank was not pressing Eastside. I think I've seen him go forward maybe twice this entire fight. And this is a guy, this is why I keep telling everybody, man, he almost lost this fight, man. Tank almost lost tonight. It's because I keep telling everybody, man, these cherries, they say, oh, Eastside was listen, this was the first fight I ever seen really Tank was really in a real gritty dog match. It was really this fight right here, Eastside Cruz. Totally unexpected. Many people did not expect this. This is what I keep saying about boxing. Saying people want to see you. See, now, also, people are going to talk about this now. People are going to get, listen, Devin Haney beat Jojo Diaz on Saturday night. He beat him hands down. But I wasn't impressed with the performance. I think he could have closed the show a little bit more better. Could have been a little bit more aggressive in spurts. He still got the win. But JoJo wasn't a cherry pick for Devin Haney. Eastside Cruz literally, to me, was. But they're saying, no, he was going to fight. Cruz was on the table a while ago before the Rolly, whatever. What I'm saying is, why even Eastside Cruz? Why not Ryan Garcia? Why not Devin Haney? Why not Teofimo Lopez? Why not Lomachenko? We got all these other dudes. Why not Richard Comey? You know what I'm saying? So, sorry, I'm a little tired, guys. But now, Tank fought Eastside Cruz, which is a cherry. It's a cherry, man. You can call it what you want. But now, Tank is going to be looked at funny because everybody was expecting Tank to get this dude out of here, knocked out. They was expecting him to knock him out. So now, he's going to be labeled as the guy that went 12 rounds with a cherry pick and didn't look dominating at that. Even if he had a knockdown or two in the fight, I would have been like, all right, cool. He couldn't even knock Eastside Cruz down, man. So, what is next for Tank? I don't know. I'm telling you, he said Rolly. He said he don't want the fight. He don't want the rematch with Cruz. So that means that was a hard fight for him when he said that. He said, hell no. To me, the Tank fanboy is going to spin it. Oh, man, he didn't mean hell no because he didn't want to fight Cruz because it was a hard fight. He said hell no because Cruz ain't bringing him no money. Shut up, nigga. But anyway, then they had an excuse built in. Talking about he hurt his hand in the 10th round or something like that. Bullshit. Don't believe it at all. Because listen to the commentators, bro. They was coaxing the whole shit. They like, so Tank, you really hurt your hand, didn't you, Tank? Like they was giving him a built-in excuse so he could take that and run with that shit. It's crazy, bro. We don't even know if he really hurt his fucking hand. That was would he have hurt his hand if he was beating Eastside Cruz convincingly? We don't know. All of a sudden, the fight is close, or Tank didn't look at his best. Now all of a sudden he had his hand is messed up. So you know what it is with the PBC. Wasn't impressed with Tank at all. I wasn't impressed with Haney last night, and I wasn't impressed with Tank tonight. I understand sometimes, boxers are gonna have off nights. I get it. But, bro, you said the way everybody's pushing you the best of the best, and they want you to fight the best. But Is Eastside Cruz really the? I'm not saying he's a bum. I never called him. I never called Eastside a bum. I had thought that he is still less skillful than Tank Davis. And that's the point. If he's less skillful, you're supposed to win in there and dog walk this dude. But apparently he couldn't do it because he felt that power. You know, I'll probably got to make another video about this power thing because I think power is good to have in a lot of situations, but it can't carry you with everything. But in certain situations, having power is beneficial. Just like being a boxer is very beneficial. They both have they upsides, man. But Tank looked very basic. He looked like he was probably a notch up from Eastside Cruz in the skill department. You know, it just looked really strange, man. And you know, of course they gave it to Tank. You already know what time it is. But I think Tank did win, but very, very, it was a razor thin win, man, for Tank. So I don't know where it goes from here, man. We'll see, man. Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Shakur Stevenson smokes all these motherfuckers, man. Hey, yo, listen. Shakur beats Tank. Shakur beats Devin. Shakur beats Ryan Garcia. He beats Teofimo Lopez to me. He beats Richard Comey. He beats Rolly. The only one I see having issues that might give Tank Shakur some problems, maybe Vasyl Lomachenko. That's a maybe. I think that's a very competitive fight. I think Vasyl Lomachenko is probably the closest skillful to Shakur Stevenson, man. Shakur Stevenson has he has so many bits and parts of Terrence Crawford in him. It's crazy. It's amazing to watch. And Shakur is a dog. He's grown into his man strength now. I'm telling y'all, man. He beats Chris Colbert. He beats Tank. You gonna see. Y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. Shakur he gives the business to all these dudes, man. All these dudes from 130 to 135. Shakur give him hell. He giving them fits. Period. Just my opinion. But nonetheless, shout out to Tank Davis for getting a win. Bruh, it's time to talk to Floyd, bruh. You gotta fight somebody, Tank. You gotta fight somebody, man. You gotta handle your business, and then you want to take fights like Cruz. Understandable. But you gotta do more, bro. Gotta do more. Because now that you didn't get a dominating performance over Eastside Cruz, now people are gonna start looking at you funny now. And, you know? And my thing is, I'd rather get looked at funny if I lose just somebody that's whipping my, somebody that is of significance, But this is a clear case of Cherry going wrong. This is one of them instances. It almost went wrong. Almost. But I'm off this, man. I'm going to catch y'all later on the next one. Peace.